With U.S.-Mexico diplomatic relations at a new low, President Enrique Pena Nieto has become one of Mexico's most unpopular presidents.
Protesto guardar.
Since his election in 2012, the Mexican president has been hit by what he called a series of unfortunate events. But Mexicans place the blame squarely on him. His response to U.S. President Donald Trump's anti-Mexican policies was viewed by many as weak. The mass disappearance of 43 college students in 2014 sparked national outrage. And a series of corruption scandals have taken a toll on the Mexican president, who was once considered a reformer.
He is doing a very bad job, and he is taking us to a very bad place we have never been before. I think he should resign. Many Mexicans feel that way, but we will never do anything about it except just complain.
It hasn't been all bad for Pena Nieto. Just 4 years ago, more than 50% of the country supported the newly elected president. He was able to pass reforms that restructured the country's oil and education sectors. He also saw the recapture of the notorious drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. But according to a leading Mexican polling company, Pena Nieto's popularity has now fallen to 17%. A recent jump in gas prices and the crumbling exchange rate of the peso, which has lost 20% of its value, are driving the president's numbers to record lows.
In
1 month, his poll numbers fell from 24 to 12%. His poll numbers slid the most at the beginning of 2017, with the gas hikes and all that came with it. The riots, protests, looting. Never in Mexico had we seen demonstrations that included all economic segments of the country, including the rich and poor, the employees, and the employers.
Despite their disenchantment, Mexicans are doing what they can to deal with Pena Nieto, whose 6-year term ends next year. Voters know that they'll have to wait until July 2018 for the next presidential election to make a change. Markovits, CGTN, Mexico City.